got one that can see.
Day 25 of me reading the Epstein files out loud until these sick bastards are tossed feet first into wood chippers where they belong. This is an email from Karina Shuliak to her boyfriend, Jeffrey. She was also his beneficiary for when Jeffrey did or did not die. So she's pretty rich now. June 20th, 2017, Karina emails her boyfriend, Jeffrey, and says, Jeffrey, I think it would be inhumane to be taking the cats on a commercial flight to the island, unless it was an emergency. I just can't torture them like that. It breaks my heart. I did it once when Blueberry was smaller, and remember how tough it was. Now they both are big and can barely move in the small airline-approved carrier because of their restricted carrier size, and it would be 7 to 8 hours of travel. Obviously, this is not some shocking email. I think they're actually talking about their cats and taking them to the island. What bothered me reading this was hearing her talk about how it would break her heart for her cats to have to sit in a cat carrier on a flight. And she's in a very serious relationship with a man who did all of the vile things that we've been reading about. But flying her cats in too small of a crate, that's torture. That breaks her heart. Day 25, reading the Epstein files out loud until sick bastards are tossed feet first into wood chippers. This one is an email from a victim witness coordinator from the U.S. Attorney's Office sent to the FBI. Subject, I got this really strange phone call. The guy's name is redacted, number is redacted, mother's name is redacted. So he tells me he and his mother have been kidnapped several times and brought across state lines because he is the son of a hitman/drug dealer, redacted. Don't know why that needs to be redacted. He did not know that Jeffrey Epstein was one of the men in the group that ordered the kidnapping of him and his mother until he saw his picture in the paper. He was tortured by this group, and he recognized the face in the paper as one of the people that ordered the kidnapping and watched with his very affluent group torture him and his mother and kill his attorney. He has reported the kidnapping several times to SA Redacted in Orange County, California. Sorry, I have to send you the phone calls I get. Another victim who reported many, many times to law enforcement and had nothing done. Day 26, reading the Epstein files out loud until every last one is tossed feet first into a wood chipper. This is another diary. It's a tough read. Went to a party at this huge house to meet this man named Mr. Robert and his pretty wife Jill. Same exact British lady from Clearwater was there. She talked to me all night. She wants me to come to her house in Florida so I can learn new things. To get away from Mary? No one can prepare you for this shit. I am so fucking lost. Why did Mr. Colgan agree to this? Jeffrey treats me like I'm special property, and when I need Ghislaine, she is working, and Mary is just as batshit crazy as my mom. Joe Gibbs is so nice, but Dan Snyder is a pig, a redskin hoggette. The other girls, well, some were nice, but 3 I hate. Alice in fucking Wonderland? For them, ... Walk down Madison Avenue to 71st Street. My mother has lost her fucking mind, even though Ghislaine said it was best to take me home because Mr. Black is so important for some reason over my health. There is going to be hell to pay. I ruined their trip, and I am dramatic when that fat fuck bit me. He threw me on the floor and blood all over Jeffrey's carpet, and I am the issue? Who the fuck bites someone? Sick. No one is that important, and Leon can go fuck himself. I hate New York. This is a poem entitled Stopped Dead, and she says it's about Leon Black, and she underlined specific words. Underlined words in the poem. Birth. Cry. Fatso millionaire. It's violent. Goddamn baby screaming. There's always a bloody baby. Your 7 chins, still as a ham. Protected from the little girl lost. ... Me. I am so sorry I keep failing. Next to a sonogram photo. I heard the heartbeat even when she put her hands over my ears. Aren't pictures enough for them? Torture. Should I ... Deeply miss them? Have those all been ... murders? Does this make me a killer? It doesn't matter how far away you are, no matter how good you think they are. Even the old president, they will get you. He should have been thinking of Chelsea. Gross. In a plane, on a yacht in New York, in DC, at the Vineyard, on the island, in Palm Beach, it doesn't matter. Disgusting pigs like Alan Dershowitz and Mr. Carruthers and even Mr. Islam will hurt you, especially if Ghislaine is busy or not with you. I think I'm going to break. Why would they allow Mr. Leonsis to wait this long? Why would he bring a friend and make a video? I am so broken, and the procedure was so painful and blood all over the sheets. I can't play this game anymore. I have to ask Elaine for help. If anyone could make it stop, it would be her. She was so scared because I got so sick and was burning up with a fever. She put me in a freezing cold shower. I can't do this. Mr. Rails and Mr. Ein. Blood on their hands. But so does Jeffrey and Mr. Jacobson, Mr. Conway, Mr. Vradenberg, and Bill S., all of them who don't care if this happens. A really big wood chipper. This is day 27, reading the Epstein files out loud until sick bastards are tossed feet first into wood chippers. This email has multiple victims of Leon Black's statements. The first one, 7 to 8 years old. Black was sexually violent with her. Black bites parts of her vagina. Violence was arousing for him, very painful for her. JC represented victim for civil defamation case, not sex abuse case. Went to USAO in Manhattan, May or June of 2021. JC doesn't represent her anymore. Next, got a call from a victim woman who said that she heard about a lawsuit against Black. She says that Black raped her around 20 years ago in 2001 or 2 in Epstein's townhouse. Victim described it, felt pain, like insertion of something sharp in her vagina, on massage table with head on floor and legs on his shoulders. Excruciating. Spoke with Redacted at Manhattan DA's office. Manhattan at DA's office. Sorry, Redacted at DA's office. Substance abuse problems in 1990s, preyed on by Epstein. Gave massages to Epstein and Black for money. Lives in Redacted now. Abuse happened in New York. Next, minor victim at Epstein's townhouse and was told to give Leon Black a massage. Violently raped by Black. 16 years old when raped by Black. Redacted bullet point, redacted bullet point, redacted bullet point. Biological mother is redacted. Biological father is redacted. Both alive. Redacted has lived with them since 2012 when attending Redacted, where Redacted was counselor in charge of students with Redacted. Black used adult toys in victim's rectum and vagina. Victim felt severe pinching in her vagina and began to bleed from her rectum. Black and others at Epstein's house would not take her to the doctor and instead flew her out of New York the next day. Victim did not go back to New York after that. Next few years was in Palm Beach or U.S. Virgin Islands. Driven from Redacted to Epstein's townhouse to meet Epstein's special friend named Leon Black, brought to Manhattan townhouse. While she has always known the name Black, she did not participate in the Epstein case or fund. Epstein and Black used to talk about the victim, describing her as being 10. They knew about her Redacted. From 2001 to 2004, she was trafficked by Redacted, sex with at least 25 different men. Redacted works in IT, 5 different last names, tech experience. Redacted handed victim off to Maxwell and Epstein. Victim had to sleep in their bed with them. U.S. Virgin Islands in late 2020 and early 2021, officials were trying to interview underage girls who had been on the island. Victim was interviewed / participated in around 2 meetings with a lawyer. Victim viewed Maxwell as a mother figure, but describes the things that she did as mean. Believes that there were some men that Epstein wanted her to go with and Maxwell said no. Has high school attendance record, absent constantly on Fridays and Mondays. Medical records show trauma from sexual abuse, rectal tearing, references to a violent rape. Wood chipper.